Baseline J is on the way. That shot off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 7. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Risacher.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you gotta be excited about Risacher's future in this league.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Risacher. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Sends it home from three-point land. Brooklyn leading by 8. Rebounded by Daniels. And Atlanta with possession here. Porter's shot is off. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Off with the layup. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. That's tipped. Here's Wembanyama. Driving to the basket. That one goes in.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Wembanyama screen. There's Daniels. But Atlanta misses again.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Wembanyama using his length inside. Goodness.
Tight defense, but Wembanyama has the length and body control to overcome it.
1:14 left in the first half.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Brooklyn leading by 10. With the drive. Risacher. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Yeah, what a move by the light-footed rookie. Risacher driving in to get a bucket.
From downtown, Brooklyn pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Here's Daniels. Second chance effort. No good there.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And they're on the run. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
.11 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Oh, it's stolen. One second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Brooklyn now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back after this word. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Shot clock at 5. Smith outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Ingram into the lane. Pass to Yao. From deep. Outside for Ingram. And the 3 off target.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Atlanta misses again. Brooklyn leading by 12. Here's Yao. And that one is stuffed right through.
Good feed that time by Ingram. Something you expect him to keep improving on with time.
Puts up a deep 3. Smith with the rebound. Outside Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ingram's got his first 2 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Kemp can't hit.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Smith inside. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Yao. The layup misses. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Brooklyn leading by 16. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram putting that 7'3" wingspan to good use.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Smith outside. Pass to Ingram. Back to Smith. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. And Brooklyn leads by 20.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
It's Daniels with a drive. That one goes. Count it. Daniels has got 7 points.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
They get it back. Here's Yao. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Yao's got 4 points this quarter.
There are big men. And then there's Yao Ming. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Brooklyn with the ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Pass to Smith. Ooh, stolen by Smith. In transition. Clingan's shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 20. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Yao. And a two-handed jam.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Clingan. Tries the spin move. Yao with a rebound. Smith left side. The baseline J. And so it's Brooklyn continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Clingan. Shoots over Johnson. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Yao. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though.
And he gets that one.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look the gift horse in the mouth.
Johnson with it. Smith outside. Driving in. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
This kid can fly. Smith with unbelievable hops.
Smith outside. That one no good. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Smith. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. Smith got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, pretty slick move by Smith. You gotta have a strong handle to go up against NBA defenders.
Down low. Here's Kemp. It doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn with possession here. Here's Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Kemp. Now with a rebound. Right side Ingram. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Smith. The rebound by Atlanta. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And Rizache gets it to go.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
The three from Wembanyama. Pure from three-point range. Wembanyama's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Booker for 3. They get it again.
Inside Duncan, highly efficient. So really the defense has to try to get physical.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Tipped. 36 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Rizache. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Garnett. Outside Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
The three from Wembanyama. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Rizache. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
So we see Brooklyn get the win here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says